Okay, welcome everyone. Christine here with more World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic Beta. So I am going to do some quests that I want to do for the sake of some gear. So, and I have also started streaming on Twitch at this particular time. Okay, let's go there. Yeah, I did. I did manage to get some sleep, but I actually will need a bit of time to actually get this show going properly over here for this particular stream. So I'll actually have to AFK for about 10, maybe 20 minutes. Kind of lost track of time as I was setting stuff up. Things happen in real life, so yeah. What was the test video that popped up? Well, the test was just me testing streaming on both Twitch and on YouTube at the same time using Restream. Sleep is for losers. Yeah, very nice to have you too, Lena. Hello there. Let's see over here. Just setting a couple of Now, the quality might go down a bit compared to some of my previous streams, but that's because the bitrate on that Twitch allows is lower than the bitrate. It is lower than the bitrate on that YouTube allows. Like the odd thing is like, oh, stream at the same time on both YouTube and Twitch, and there's no problems. There are bitrate issues. Now, this is not something that would affect most content creators because most content creators don't have computers good enough to use that. There we go. Hello, hello, hello to everyone joining in. Just gonna rearrange a couple of things. All right. So what I want to do here, once I get back, but yeah, as I said, I'm gonna go AFK for a bit. But what I want to do here is I want to do a number of quests that are going to give me some rating, some gear. Because the problem right now that I have actually is the fact that, well, the pieces that I would want, the gear pieces that I want that are drops, are either in like the Tempest Keep dungeons, or they're or they're level 70 anyway. Like, they require you to get level 70. So for me, in order to actually have gear, to try and do dungeons and then heroic, the gear that I need is like quest rewards most of the time. Like, what I need are gloves, belt, pants, and that's pretty much it, really. Like, right now, the gear that I'm wearing is my spell power gear, because I obviously want to do some quests, and then, yeah. But yeah, I am going to find... Let's just see. I'm going... Alright, so be right back from this point on in like 10-20 minutes. Alright, still need a couple more minutes and I am gonna get going. Just what it is. Hello, Badet. But yeah, just need a couple more minutes and then should be fine. Let's see here. Alright, so I am back. So there are a couple of quests that I want to do here in Netherstorm before I start finding people for 5-man dungeons. In terms of 5-man dungeons, I want to do Black Morass over and over and over again. I need a reputation. Top 10 likes on stream, clearly. So I want to do this quest. You're hired. Do I actually have that quest? So you want to get the Archmage staff. Okay. Nope, it won't. Because 100 with strength, it's still 100 strength. And it's like, oh, seal twisting might benefit more from having Deep Thunder. A 0.2 speed difference is not going to change the situation with seal twisting all that much, if at all, really. You might get a couple more command procs, maybe. Maybe, it's kind of hard to say. But one of the things to say, by the way, 50% of your damage... So 50% of your damage is, or at least 50% of your damage is going to be from auto attacks, right? Like in the test, the thing about the sword, the strength proc, is that it's worth about 100 DPS in its own right, I think, give or take. Something along those lines either way. Let's sprinkle some dust. I don't have a Romanian accent, no. This is what I get for spending years talking with people from various countries around the world. But yeah, like the thing about most Romanians is that, I imagine like most people that don't have English as a native tongue and are still living in their countries of birth, like most people, I assume I sound German. That's interesting. Like most people that are, speaking English as a second language, most Romanians don't actually spend a lot of time speaking in English, talking in English. I have, so that's one of the things. I've been doing this whole thing for years and years. Very, well, not all that different than I imagine as a Russian accent sounds, Lena. Brazil. My grandparents are Romanian, who sound a lot different. Yeah, your grandparents probably didn't grow up watching English cartoons, though. That's one of the things to say about that. So, to me, he sounds German from Bayern. The mana ends. Okay. Alright. German. That's interesting. That is interesting. Anyway, so... I'm being funny, that's all. Clearly. Okay, so turn in this quest. There are several quests down the line here that you want to do. Obtain from the ghosts of... Okay. Right, let's get some shards. So this is one of the quests. What I'm looking for to get here are pants, I believe. Or actually it's a belt. So, because a level 70 loot is unavailable to me at this time, I have to make do with what I have. Do I PvP at all? Nope, not really. Not in any significant fashion, at any rate. At any rate. Though I probably will for TBC Classic, since the best in slot prop Paladin weapons are from PvP. The resilience helps. Well, let's kill some ghosts. To be fair, the reason I don't PvP is because I mostly played Paladin, and Paladin, I know Retribution is broken in Shadowlands right now, I'm well aware of that. But, okay. But it's just not something I'm fond of, okay. Don't worry about that. That is a rep Paladin. There we go. Alright, so I need the crystals over here in order to open to continue this Archmage Vargoth quest. Alright, flawless crystal shard. Alright, flawless crystal shard. Let me see something. Close. Well, it's good to know that the old effort at putting this on Twitch, that making this available on Twitch as well as on YouTube was well worth it. No one watching this on Twitch. Fun. Arena weapons required. Not season 1 or 2. That's one of the things. Season 1 and Season 2 arena weapons do not require any kind of rating. So yeah. Is it worth investing? Yes, it is absolutely investing in Elixir of Demon Slaying. It is absolutely damn worth it. Okay, let me try and sort this out. Classic. The reason I'm doing quests is because I want to do heroic dungeons, and in order to do heroic dungeons at this level, I need gear. Gear that I don't have accessible from the normal means, which is doing dungeons. Because all those dungeons have level 70 gear requirements, all that dungeon gear. So, I need questing gear. The thing, like, one of the things I would really like to get my hands on is literally a pair of gloves in the game, because I don't have any gloves for the sake of tanking right now in for me. And all the options are either like get Fell Steel, well, oh wait, Fell Steel is 70. Get the Paladin one, 70. Get the Warrior one, 70. You get the idea. So. How's the grind? We'll see. Tonight I might play with Critics, we'll see what happens, but yeah. It's the temporary level 68 meta, you're damn right. Like if the level 68 wasn't a thing right now. Depends on the situation. If I need to, I use Resistance's aura. If I can't afford... If I don't need survivability, I use Retribution aura. If I do need survivability, I use Devotion. Really depends on the situation. Sometimes I might even use Concentration aura. So yeah, this quest, rebuilding the staff. Like, let me just Google this. Rebuilding the staff. Quest TBC. Alright. Find the healer first. They seem to be playing during banking hours. I wonder why. Okay, pre-raid. So, this will net me some pants. They're not the best pants, to be clear. But they will service me for a while. So, pants, 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 pants. Legs. Okay. And outside of that, all right, Taipu healer. That's not how that works. Right, so this I just started it streaming on both. Besides, I'm not really eager. Right now I'm just testing stuff with Twitch more so, seeing how it works. Okay. My Twitch is Costin Gaming. Go spell warding and kings. Yeah. Zero healer. Actually, have I found any bug quests so far? Interestingly, I don't think so. Like, I certainly haven't noticed any quests that I couldn't do or was frustrating, really, to some extent. Some minor issues with quests, absolutely. That one got buffed. Interesting that they get buffed when one of them dies. Quite tragic. I have healers in the chat. Like, supposedly some people were telling me like they got like 2,000 people in the beta. There are not 2,000 people playing the beta right now. Like, okay, let's go 67, 68. Let's see how many people there are. 36. 66. 64, 66. 21. Very damn few. That's the point. Yeah. Look, there are... Like, some people have been asking me how do I feel about, like, the beta, and do I think that Blizzard could launch the game 2,000 people from NA maybe. No, not even that. There's not enough people even during NA times. It's not like it's gonna get much better. So yeah. You're streaming a black screen. What the fuck? That's weird. Hold on a second. That doesn't make sense. That's not true at all. I just checked. I'm not streaming a black screen. Like, I'm literally looking at my Twitch channel right now. Maybe try refreshing. See if that works for you. I know that's just odd. If that's the case. Well, that's true. Yeah, my stream is fine on YouTube, but my Twitch, I'm just gonna link my Twitch channel on YouTube. You guys can check it out if you're so interested. Here you go, boys and girls. Go ahead, check that out. Tell me if that's fine or not. I am actually interested. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna go... Yep. Both are fine, alright. So are you... So I'm just gonna ask this question. Are you Jerry, are you Lena, or are you KJ? It's okay, you're no black screen, alright. Good. Stream got less delay. Where? On YouTube or on Twitch? Maybe, yeah. Maybe some Twitch settings need to be changed in that. Okay. Use Archmage mounts to make contact. Okay. I will require your help. So what I've been doing here with this quest is to work to get these pants. Now these pants, the main thing that they have over the ones I already have is they have that 19 defense. When you say that's your actual name, is that your actual name on... Yeah. So I guess the question is like, is that your real name? Don't forget the style factor of those pants. Clearly, let's see, what's the style factor? Alright, anyway. So I do just want these pants. There are better pants available, but I also care about spell damage. So when it comes to pants right now, there are some that I could get that would give me better stats. There's a quest, Destroy Nibirius. That would give me 42 stamina, 23 agility. Maybe I should just get those for the sake of having... yeah, a lingering suspicion. Alright, so better pants would be available from a quest that I can do in the Karen Var village, but it's actually a tough one that requires a group. So these are actually the best pants I can get realistically. Oh, so your name after... How the fuck do you even pronounce that? Like, holy shit. Mind going over current gear. So, I'll go over current gear when I actually have it equipped. But helmet is the Myrmidon, or screw it, I'm gonna travel anyway. So helmet is Myrmidon's headdress, though I would go with Felsteel if I had that. Neck is Mark of the Avant-Garde from the quest in Sapphic Halls. Shoulders, Warchief's Mantle from the quest in Escape from Durnhole. Cloak of Enduring Swiftness from Slave Pen's Normal. Chest breastplate of the Warbringer from Alturius. Shatari Rot Arm Guards from the Shadow Labyrinth normal quest. Gloves are weak. If anyone has any idea of gloves with spell damage or with defense, actually that's what I'm looking for, that you can get from a quest in either Netherstorm or Shadow Valley, I am absolutely willing to listen, because I don't know any. All the lists I've seen show gloves like that are available from like level 70. Belt is crap. I'm gonna look to replace it with one from a quest over here. Pants, I'm looking to get the Karen Var ones. Boots, Flesh Beast Metal Greaves from Manitoum's Escort quest. Rings, I have Iron Band of the Unbreakable from Durnhold Normal, and Muknafal Clan Ring with PvP Resilience, which is pretty solid because it helps me with my crit rating. And trinkets, I have Regal Protectorate and Ancient Crystal Talisman. Don't try and pronounce it. Well, it's Apollinaria, right? Apollinaria, I believe. That's about right, isn't it? Well, that's probably not how you say it in Russian, but yeah. So you're just trying to collect as much block defense, or... Well, right now I'm focusing on defense and spell power. Defense for obvious reasons, I want to get crit cap. Spell power because I actually need the threat right now for these 5 mens. Am I even close to crit immune? No. The answer is flat fucking no. The problem with it is that is not so much... Yeah, BS craftables will not happen. Not just because... let's see, Sigil of Crassus. Where is that one? Hold on. Blacksmithing craftable items will not happen for the simple reason that the blacksmithing craftable items are level 70 only. So I can't really use them. But I don't care about block. You never ever gear for block, honestly. Alright. Seeing as the mob, what's the max defense? 360? No. Oh, you mean the base one? Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. I have it. So right now for me it's impossible to get crit capped against yeah, no epic music. Don't worry, I'll get the epic music rolling in a bit. Oh boy. You get 5 defense per level, yeah. Oh, there she is. Get the female dog. The name for female dog, basically. Professions for Paladin. Go with engineering at the start, and then either enchanting, jewel crafter, or leatherworking. Please don't tell me that fucking bugged out again. That's so irritating, Blizzard. That really is genuinely fucking irritating. Oh my gosh, seriously, Blizzard, what the hell is this? Do I even have the staff? Oh, there we go. Great. So yeah, that was a fate worse than death. Let me try that situation and see what it does. But yeah, thanks for that, if that's the case. Oh, come on, the F. Ah, bloody bastard. Great. Anyway, I know I picked up the quest item. A fate worse than death, TBC. What does that do? Yeah, thanks. Let's see. So that's actually a good yeah. Play sound file. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, that's gonna kill me, unfortunately. There we go. Leveling as Prat, well, it is. It's just, it actually genuinely is. I didn't get away with that pull, I can tell you that much. So, yeah. So, yeah. Epic ending for a song. So, I'm gonna lower my volume a bit here now to something more manageable and put some music on. Wow, epic music. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing right now, William. Thanks. Okay. See. The mana drain really screwed me up over here. Like, I could do these mobs, no problem, if not for that mana drain. There we go. WAD music, absolutely WAD music. Okay. If only the expansion was as epic as the music. Yeah, I can agree with that sentiment. So these mana seekers are absolutely gonna be a nightmare. Oh, I can't. Fuck. I just need to kill a couple of these, then that should be fine. Tell you what, I'll free the first slot. Then try relogging again. Yeah, after that, and maybe that will give me the Sigil of Crassus. What? Rest of Sham. Honestly, anything except... Like, all the healers are really good for dungeons except Holy Paladin. Holy Paladin is the weakest healer in a 5-man dungeon, I feel. Just because they don't have any raid healing. And their single target tank healing, well, it's good, but the problem is they don't have an instant of save the tank ability like a nature swiftness, like, or shielding as a priest does. And they don't have inspiration. And if they and they don't have any utility beyond the blessing, and for me, Pro Paladin, it's like, yeah, I already have that. No, the sigil dropped. I can tell you that much. The sigil actually dropped. That wasn't an issue. It's this particular sigil, like, I'm sure there are other sigils, but this sigil actually did drop because it's from a name mob, so it should drop 100%. Holy Shock is nowhere near as powerful as a Nature Swiftness from either Druid or Shaman. Okay, that was bad timing if I've ever done it. Okay, I'm gonna need to do a mana pot. Not the mana pot, an HP pot. Yep. You can save Divine Favor, pop instant, crit Holy Shock, which is more often. Sure. But that Holy Shock is not gonna do as much as a Nature Swiftness, though. Yeah, Nature Swiftness is a 6-minute cooldown, laying on hands, basically. That is incredibly powerful. Like, I've always had... Like, the issue is with 5-mens as well, with 5-men healing, is that there is quite a good amount of group damage as well in a lot of the dungeons. So, like, take a boss like Murmur. The group isn't going to take a lot of damage, but it is going to take some damage, right? And that's going to obviously affect your healing to a degree. And that's not something people should ignore. Be cognizant of that particular fact. Okay, so I need just 8 more mobs, and then I can get my gloves. Then I get my pants, and I'm gonna start doing dungeons. And a Nature Swiftness chain heal is so damn good. Holy Shock just can't compete, and it's not just that. Like, I would say, like, if there was any really good... If I were to asking... I'll have prep. If I were to say which healer I'd prefer the most in a 5-man... Well, I'm fine going with... There's the Sigil. I'm fine going with anything except the Paladin, but my personal favorite is the Resto Shaman. You have Mana Tide, you have Chain Heal, you have Nature Swiftness, you have Inspiration as well. And you have Tremor Totem, Spell Power Totem, and all that kind of stuff. Alright. So there's the pants that I've been working on. I think they really need to do a major patch on the beta, by the way. There's so many smaller issues that need to be fixed, inventory issues, all that kind of stuff. Those things need really a resolution of some kind of description, I feel. Yeah, if you have a DPS Elemental Shaman, you can go, or an Enhanced Shaman, you can go with the Resto Druid. Or a Priest. Either one works. The Priest obviously gives you the Fortitude, and the Resto Druid gives you Mark of the Wild and the Combat Res and Innervate. So, both are, like, really good. I mean, the thing about what's good in a healer is not just their healing potential. Though I feel like for 5-men's Paladin have the worst healing potential of any healer. What really makes a healer good is also the benefits that you get as a party from it, from the healer, like all the buffs and all that. And yeah, Inspiration is just that damn powerful as a tank. Like, one of the things I would say about tanking that people should be cognizant about is tanking buffs and debuffs are going to be really important in TBC. Don't underestimate just how powerful these things can be. like inspiration, demo shout, all that kind of stuff. They're really owl for the screech debuff. Like the amount of damage you can reduce with proper buffs and debuffs is enormous. Like one of the things we noticed, though this was on private server, so I'm not sure how it's going to work in TBC Classic, but one of the things we noticed is just one difference of rank of Reckoning, like just the boss having like 30 attack power as opposed to 0, buffed the boss's damage by like 4k. Yeah, 4k. Like it went to, from something like, I know, 8k to like 12k or something like that, even higher potentially, so it is an enormous benefit. Like that's the thing though, Medric, like I heard that last night in the stream from, like, I was talking with Def Camp, fellow content creators, and he was telling me, like, he saw, and Meldron, they were I think it was Meldron actually that was telling me, like, he met paladins with using mail pieces with spell power. That's just stupid. And I always stress this as a tank, and people have disagreed with me on this issue, but I always stress this point out as a tank. Always go for survivability first, threat second, unless you're sure that your survivability is not going to be a concern. Guess what? Survivability is a concern. Now, maybe not in the leveling dungeons with full tier 3 geared healers, but once you get to 70, that tier 3 is no longer as powerful as it was on low levels. And that Atiish and all that stuff, again, not as powerful. Is a 498 if I put with a... Yeah, though I wouldn't care about block value. Block value is not something you should care about as a prop paladin, to be honest with you. Like, sure, if you have it, good, but always focus on these following values. Defense cap, crit cap, sorry. You can get that for resilience as well. Crit cap, then crush cap, then stamina, then spell power, in that order. If you can get higher armor, great, but view that as a side bonus. Oh, you're not stacking it. Okay, right, that's fine. Those stats are good for a starting point in Karazhan. Yeah. Are you on the beta? Then or are you playing on some server? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's overtuned. You might. I mean, when you say avoidance cap, you're talking about crush cap. Yeah, that should be enough, honestly. Okay. But it depends on how overtuned things are on that server. Yeah. Alright, so I need a Mage Slayer. No, I don't receive any XP because right now the beta max level is 68. So all the sole reason I'm doing these quests is for gear. Fireland's music is strange. Okay. So right now I have 464 defense with 14 resilience, which counts for 0.4% crit. So I'm pretty close to the crit cap here, actually. My favorite covenant? From what perspective? If you're talking gameplay-wise... If you're talking about gameplay-wise... or gameplay benefits-wise, obviously that depends on your class. If you're talking story-wise and how cool it is, yeah, it's... Maldraxxus. Necrolords. Can I explain my talent choices? Sure. Like, there are basic talents that you go over as protection. There's nothing... The one thing I've done that's against the norm is I've put 5 points in Reckoning, but that's just because at low level, until you really start getting into those hardcore dungeons, Reckoning is is beneficial for the sake of your mana and for the sake of your threat versus Ardent Defender. Once I get to max level, I'll probably drop those points in Reckoning and get either Ardent Defender or go Pursuit of Justice and maybe Crusade. I've also put 1 point in Precision, and I'm going to keep putting points in Precision, by the way. The hit is decent. Like, basically, your choice as a prop Paladin, like, there are talents you always want to take. The choices are Precision, Reckoning, Ardent Defender. You can choose... if you want to spend points in that, then Protection Tree, or you can spend them in Red and go all the way with Pursuit of Justice, Improve Seal of Crusader, and Crusade. Oh, I am almost dead. Holy shit. Yeah, Necrolords is cool. That's the thing. What kind of question is that? What do I think about Serbian people? What question is that, really? It's like, you might as well ask me how I feel about the Taiwanese or the people of Thailand. It's like, okay. Rep Paladins will do fine, but the main reason you bring them to a raid is for them keeping Judgment of Wisdom up and Crusader on the boss. That's the reason. And that DPS increase. They are real vampires that learn. Oh, man. Okay. So all I need to do right now is get a belt, and I can do more dungeons. Actually, I'm going to sell these gloves, because they're actually crap. Amusingly enough, I know. Shocking, but they're actually not that good. Sell that, sell that. Keep that. Alright. So I'm gonna head north. There is a quest I want to... We need Pilaf and Death Camp every night. Well, I don't know if Mr. Pilaf is even online. He's not. Where is he from, anyway? I never figured that. I know who he is. I'm just not the kind of guy who follows. Do you ever go... I could, but I've never seen an argument in favor of it. Here's the thing. In a raid environment, there are plenty of situations on Trash where you are going to benefit from just doing that extra burst threat because of Avenger Shield. Because that's what Avenger Shield is. It gives you burst threat on a range pull. Now, you're not going to want to do that in 5-man dungeons because the mana cost is too high. You're not taking enough damage to get your mana back. But in raids, very different situation. Pilaf is Serbian. How do I feel about Serbians? How do I feel about Pilaf? Well, he went Zug-Zug, full Zug-Zug yesterday night, so yeah, take that whatever way you will. On a scale of 1 to getting banned from Twitch, how much do you... Okay, that's a good one. It's always something that gets to me when people say, oh, this area is awesome looking. WoW. It's like, to me, WoW is no longer an awesome looking game. It used to be, but the magic is gone, I'm afraid. Mongolia, yum yum. Alright. So there is a quest that I wanna... What music is this? that Firelands music? Seriously? See, I thought you were a horde girl, Lena. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, I'm horde with an alliance alt. Oh dear. Let me guess. A gnome with pink hair. Is that the play? No shit. Shit. No. Don't do this. Fuck. Also, Reckoning is much better if you have it while leveling. Holy crap. Or is it the quality of life change if you have it while leveling? Bit of problem, I am wearing my full mitigation gear, so I don't have as much spell power as I should. But it should be fine, honestly. Still 154. BFA that I need all for learning about... What? Oh dear. Hey, that's even worse, honestly. Okay. Well, 800 I got by doing quests. The 4K I got by being donated. Basically, there is a way to make infinite money in the beta, and people have abused the shit out of it. Someone gave me 4K gold, more or less. There are people with hundreds of thousands of gold that don't have hundreds of thousands of gold in Classic in the beta right now. Basically, you copy over a character, you send the gold over from that copied character to another character and delete it, copy it again and again and again. Infinite source of gold. Gold is meaningless right now in the beta. This 4K gold is actually pretty irrelevant. Primal water is selling for like we had the discussion in the guild yesterday and someone was asking, do I think 700 gold for primal water is too low? It's it's too low. It's like a unanimous conclusion was yes. Do you think Ardent Defender is a must-have in raid and skippable? There are pros and cons with that approach. It's a benefit, I would say, from a survivability standpoint, but you do lose out on a threat standpoint, so always bear that in mind. There's pros and cons with having these kind of things. Where are you, mister? He's probably down there, isn't he? Crap. No, I have not farmed some gold. And I might just end up end up biting the bullet here. Unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Use this, try and stay alive. It's way too many of them. Yeah, no chance of killing all of them, I'm afraid, but I can kill most of them. Yep. Farming in the beta, what is that? Man, that's a horrific corpse run. Alright, so I need to get the quest. The reason I'm here is not for the flesh that lies, fuck that, that's not the reason at all. I'm here for another quest, the quest that gives me a belt. I'm worried a lot about gear when TBC hits. I'm going to be a blood of... here's what I would say. Get your Paladin to 60 ASAP in the pre-patch once Classic hits. If you have to spend 400 gold to do it, doesn't matter. Get that to 60 ASAP. Once you get it to 60, fuck dungeons, fuck raiding, do battlegrounds. Until you get the full High Warlord set. That's what I'm planning on doing as a Paladin. For the sake of TBC. Maybe do some raiding, try and get some Blackwing Lair, try and get the trinket. Like, do Blackwing Lair every single week. To try and get the tanking trinket if you're playing on that. But yeah. If you can get the High Warlord gear, you should be fine. Yeah, it only occurred to me in the beta, actually. For 8 hours of Black Romance stream, the road to continue. Oh, man. Let me see. Let me show you how much rep I have with that. Though keep in mind that I'm obviously going to get some more rep. So Keepers of Time, I'm only 4,000 friendly. But Continuum Blade is not available right now, so it's kind of pointless to even farm for it. When it's patch out, we have no fucking clue, honestly. Yep. Prop Paladins, well, so far like, the beta is chock full of people in full tier 3 gear, right? PV or High Warlord gear from Classic. I've had no real issues holding aggro, no real issues dealing with the dungeons. Except for the fact that when I'm doing, like, Shadow Labyrinth, which is designed to be done at 70, and I'm 68. That's the only time I've had any significant... issues in a 5-man dungeon. Aside of that, it's actually been pretty smooth. So yeah, I guess Medric answered that perfectly well. S tier. So yeah. Well, tell your guild that getting that trinket for you is gonna be really powerful, and Blackwing Lair is gonna be a fucking joke once the pre-patch comes out, honestly. Do you even think there will be, well, every guild will want 1 rep Paladin, I can tell you that much. And if they don't, they're idiots. Okay. Yeah, it's already a joke. It's gonna be even a bigger joke. Now imagine doing Blackwing Lair faster with no world buffs than you do with with full world buffs right now. And return to commander. Okay, this is the belt I've been looking for. This particular belt. So now I get some NPC to help me out. Good. Let me give him might. See, this is the real role of a rogue. Being a puck. You know, I wonder. Oh, it only lasts 10 minutes. I'm for it. This would be so powerful having a pocket rogue. Because the because of the talent changes to TBC give players a lot of power. Some classes get a heck of a lot more power. Oh, you can read that fast? I'm fine. Not like there's much in terms of the Twitch chat. Oh. This rogue hits for like 10 damage. No, he doesn't. He hits for like 120 on each of his hits. He misses a lot though. I actually pulled the... It's back to me? The fuck is this? Am I raiding with the rogue right now? Turn its back to me. I can do more damage. I hope people like Fury Warrior is gonna become a beast in pre-patch. Holy shit, like it's not even funny what's gonna happen with him. I don't think people realize how powerful Rampage is. Is the the Isle of Kael'thas, you mean? Yes, it is. People grossly underestimate you. No, Fury Warrior is the highest melee DPS in the game for all of TBC. Maybe a good rogue with Warglaives can beat it, but certainly not on any clay fight. Yeah. Now, the problem Fury Warrior has is that they don't have any unique buff or debuff that they bring. So 7 minutes on this. Okay. Okay. What an a-hole. That image is really an a-hole. Yep. You don't believe what? I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. No special buffs and they are melees. What is Blizzard telling me about the release date? Blizzard is telling me jack shit. And I'm also not under NDA. I did not sign anything to get in the beta. In fact, the very email that I got about the beta specifically said that I can stream and talk about it however way I want, but lack of information. Why does he go ahead? He really is a rogue brain. Okay, there it is. Okay. It's doing more damage than an actual rogue, I feel. Though he's missing a lot more than an actual rogue, unfortunately. Wait, that's a Void Lord? That's not the demon. That's... Okay, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be how it is, but... Alright, let's go kill it. Oh, great. I just pulled what I shouldn't pull. But it's fine. This is gonna be easy. That's, Now, time to get out of here. I'm gonna get full HP, get my bubble ready, and get the fuck out. Yeah, the issue of Fury Warrior is not their damage. Like, Fury Warrior are really good in terms of their damage. Cohen, I answered that question already. Red Paladin is good for raiding, not so good for dungeons, though. Like, if you're playing a Red Paladin and you want to do dungeons in TPC, my recommendation is get the Prot off spec. Like, Prot is, man, different level, basically. Gonna burn that one. Okay, let's make a run for it. Run, run, run. Oh. I think actually, like, one of the things about Red Paladins I can say that I've actually struggled, like, the guilds I've been in and the guild I've led, we've always struggled finding a good Red Paladin. There are many people that try, but it's actually a lot of effort to get all the gear for a good Red Paladin. So, if you are playing a Red Paladin and you're dedicated in gearing that up, and mind you, the gear is not difficult, it's frustrating, but it's not difficult to get it. Now, these gloves, ladies and gentlemen, are the best in slot pre-raid gloves for any melee in the game. Take these, never delete them. That ATN expertise is good. Our guild leader is re-rolling red. Well, I would not bring a Retribution Paladin in a 10-man if I could avoid it, but you always need an extra tank, so it makes sense. Like, we have a Red Paladin in our guild. He's mostly gonna play Prot initially for 10-mans, 5-mans, but he's gonna raid Red in 25-man, so yeah. Okay, so I am done with the quests here. All good. My belt. All done. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. With all that gear, I have 150 free spell power. Defensive-wise, let's see, 470 defense. So that's 5.20. I would be crit capped against mobs that were my level, but they're not, unfortunately, so yeah. Leather classes. Do you think a lot of people... Yes. Shadow Priest... well, do I think a lot of people... Well, I think there's a lot of priests that want to play Shadow, that's for certain. They can do pretty decent damage, but they are really... The mana they give is really powerful. Now, how many Shadow Priests you'd bring in a raid? I think 1, maybe 2, depends on the situation. Mostly probably will be 1 raid spot. But let me just say this, you are not raiding TBC without the Shadow Priest. I just want to know if you think there will be a ton of Pallies or more Shamans. Like, are you asking about competition? Well, as I've stated, like, there's always, like, there's going to be a lot of prop Paladins, there's going to be a decent number of Holy Paladins, but finding a good rep Paladin in a raiding, for a raiding guild is actually something that I've struggled with. A lot of people don't like playing the spec, don't like it, it's annoying to farm, all that stuff. For Shamans, let me say it like this. If any guild tells me that they've got enough Shamans, that guild is fucking flat out lying. There's never enough Shamans. Like, it's always difficult finding enough Shamans, and especially good Shamans, so it's always a struggle. So, yeah, that's what I'd say. We have 8 Shamans and we think that's enough. No, it's never enough. Because people quit, people find they don't like the specs, all that kind of shit. There were, like, my guild, when Classic rolled around, my guild had quite a lot of people rolling Shaman, but then they discovered they didn't really like playing the class. Gonna go Shatrif. Solo questing is as bad as it seems, Kevin. It really is. What would my ideal prop Pala dungeon group look like? Prop Pala, of course. Warlock Mage, Fury Warrior, and Enhanced Shaman. I probably would lean on the Fury Warrior part. Or Enhanced Shaman works. I like either works. That's not a big deal. But the Fury Warrior is gonna have better gear, better cleave. The Enhanced Shaman is gonna have better utility. And healer-wise, if you have a Fury Warrior, go Resto Shaman. If you have an Enhanced Shaman, go Priest Druid. Resto Shaman doesn't matter. I mean, the best group does vary a bit dependent on the dungeon, but I would say... where's the return key?
Just the thing for you.
In Raid? Huh. I've done videos on Raid setups. You can check that out. Just go, search it on YouTube. You'll find it probably, I think. Alright. What time is it? 10. Okay. Where am I from? Romania. Alright, so what options do I have? I'm afraid there aren't any good options right now. Let me try and see if good old Meldron is online. Nope. Not any melee. Don't bring a rogue, they're useless. Don't bring a rep paladin or a feral druid DPS, they're crap. For 5 mins. There's only 2 melee that are worth bringing in a 5 min, and those are Fury Warrior or Enhanced Shaman. You can also get a Hunter if you so desire. These are my talents for now. Nothing particularly special. Like, you can substitute a melee for, we need Death Camp. I'm afraid he's probably sleeping or doing whatever he does. Alright. I wonder if there is any good cloak. Let me check if I can get a good cloak. Because I could use one with defense, actually. Not one with dodge. I mean, I have the best in stock cloak in the game. It's just level 70, I'm afraid. I don't want to do the Arcalos Guardian quest. It's not worth it for him. Weave Cloak, let's see. You know what? I'll just do safe pens with Steam Vaults. Looking for 2-man DPS plus heal Steam Vaults. Yep. You know, it's funny, Blizzard introduced the portal guy for the sake of teleporting to dungeons, and then it's like they didn't allow it, and we're all doing dungeons anyway right now, so. Because enhancement is actually a lot of damage early on. They have incredible burst DPS. In fact, they might have the best burst DPS in the game early on. So, yeah. Don't underestimate that. Yeah. Okay. That's annoying. Beside Fury Warrior, Enhanced Shaman, Rogue Warlock. Rogue Warlock. Fuck the Rogue. Slip of tongue. Mage Warlock. You can use Mage or Warlock or LA Shaman or Hunter. Those are the main ones. You can make do with the Balance Druid if the other people in your group are pretty strong. But you do need other people in the group to be strong. Shadow Priest is fine for single target, but they don't have any anyway. Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that's what he cares about, right? Bosses. Are these guys, these vendors? Ah, there we go. Wait, why is... Greetings, and thank you for testing the Burn Crusade Classic. I can sell you raid gear? How about dungeon gear? Thank you. I actually want to test dungeons. Not fucking around doing this. Kinda annoying. So yeah. I have 8.5k HP unbuffed, completely unbuffed. Let me try looking for 2-man Steam Vaults DPS plus heal. If I don't find anyone in 20 minutes, probably, yeah. Kill Gammon? What monster are you? Siege of Ogromar. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, poor Gammon. What's on the menu next? Let me guess. Which one is one of the best expansions? I'm playing it! The very, very best expansion of the game. The one that actually felt like an expansion, not Blizzard trying to fuck around and redesign the game. And failing, I might add. I always feel like ever since Wrath the Lich King came out, they've been trying to, in some major way, redesign the game. Or it's like, oh, we're gonna add this cool new feature, boys and girls, and it's gonna be awesome. And then it's not. Look at Torghast or the Maw. Blizzard, you failed. Like, I can't believe how much of a failure Torghast and the Maw are. Because I remember going in there the first time, I was like, this is awesome! Dark Souls vibes, the Dark Souls vibe, all that kind of stuff. It's like, that was great. And then it got really boring. Sounds like it's about time, but like seriously, Blizzard has like a Legion. It was the like in WoD, it's like, oh, we're gonna add player housing or garrisons, and like honestly, I'm gonna say this out loud. I know a lot of people have wanted housing in the game in MMOs for a long time. I've never seen a game where it actually worked well, where it contributed in a significant fashion to the community or the game. I mean, I understand people like housing, but does housing improve the community? Does it improve the player base? No, not really. And I kind of wish Blizzard was focused on more on improving the community and the player base than anything else. RuneScape? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. They said it should be back, then I'll be up some. Yeah, Crix, I'll be waiting. I'm still trying to find people for the slave pens, looking for 2-man slave pens, DPS plus heals. It's just kind of annoying. Right now, no one's on. 68. Oh, I love that song. What time is it? Not that significantly worse, honestly. I mean, daily silence is nice, absolutely, but still. But it doesn't really matter that much. I'm glad that Blizzard made the seal change. It would have really fucked over Alliance Paladins if they didn't have Seal of Blood. Alliance Red Paladins. Yeah, it's called the Shattering. The theme is called the Shattering there. And by the way, Crix, thank you very, very much for that. You're still watching. Let's see. Over here. Okay. Our Alliance Reds are best. Yeah, Alliance Red Retribution Paladins, human Alliance Retribution Paladins are going to be the best Retribution Paladins in TBC. Fact. That expertise bonus is huge. The reason they're going to be so good, the reason that the Alliance Retribution Paladins are going to be so good is with leather pants from a quest reward alongside gloves. These where did I put them? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh yeah, there we go. Along with these gloves, so Flesh Handler glove with the Lower City Expertise ring with the leather pants from the Arcotraz key quest, you can, and the human expertise bonus, you can get expertise cap as a human rep paladin, and that's the only rep paladin. That's the only race that can get expertise cap. That's the only kind of paladin can get expertise cap. In TPC, early on in TPC. Like, how long am I talking about? I'm talking about here being the only guy with expertise cap until Sunwell. Let's be clear on this, or Zulaman at the very least. That's enormously significant. And extremely powerful. Nah, I don't think so. Really. I mean, it does matter. It will affect your DPS in a fairly significant fashion, don't get me wrong, but yeah. You're assuming Blizzard was thinking about racial balance when they made that decision. I'm pretty damn certain they weren't. They're never gonna do something for Horde. You mean Horde, the faction with the most overpowered racials in the game, so much so that the Alliance got destroyed in raiding? Yeah. That, Horde? Okay, I'm, So, yeah. Yeah, people are not interested right now. Let's level a warrior! Honestly, just go fucking... Seriously, when it comes to choices, just go... Well, Bleeding Hollow Blood. When it comes to racial choices, you can go Draenei if you want to be used by the melee. Actually, no, for prot, don't go Draenei. Seriously, don't go Draenei because it's physical melee hit. You don't use it yourself, and it's just going to be an excuse for your guild to screw you up by throwing you into a melee group from which you don't have any benefit. So right now, I'm just going to spend a bit of time doing some quests while I wait for people to get their asses online. Man, I can tell you, Fury Warrior is a joy to level after playing Paladin. Okay. Am I gonna alt Warrior? Yes. I will. I'll put that there. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, no, 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 no. That was close. He was shooting me for the damn rock. Yeah, small thing about sweeping strikes. This is the arm tree. Do you see sweeping strikes? Yeah, here's sweeping strikes. It goes in Fury. Welcome to the new meta of Burning Crusade, where Fury is the proper leveling spec. A Boomy is... Like, a Boomy is a lot more utility than a Red Paladin in a raid, yes. Okay. I mean, that is our... Well, the arm spec is actually getting flurry free points at 70. That's the arm spec. Am I a horde player only? Yes. I've played Alliance over the years. No longer. You would have to pay me to play Alliance, and a lot of money at that. Why do I hate Alliance? Because it's the pretty boy faction. That's why. And it attracts a certain type of players. That's why. That I don't want to deal with in WoW anytime again. Soon. If ever. I think the turning point for me when it came to playing Alliance... Like, okay, not all Alliance players are bad, but many of the worst players I've met in WoW are Alliance. There. Not saying Horde is made up of saints, it's not. There's many horrible Horde players, especially edgelords, but... I'm sitting down, laying. There we go. That's pretty racist. Clearly. Against the factional race. Oh, Horde becomes the pretty boy faction. Not really. It never has eclipsed. Yeah. I'm saying, of course. Why? Like, the Alliance attracts the kind of people who are like, I want to be the fantasy hero, the knight in shining armor, all that crap. And I understand the appeal of that, believe me, I think we all do understand the appeal of that. The Russians? Well... Russians are a special breed of player in WoW. EU players get Russians, NA get the Latins. Okay, I suppose. I think I take the Latin American players versus Russians. Maybe. Or maybe I'm full of shit. What do I know? They get okay, yeah, you get the French. NA gets the French. Okay. No. They're not even French. You know, the actual French players would be less insufferable than the Canadians. The Canadian French. The Quebecese. Clearly you haven't played with anyone from Sulfuras. Well, I did play in a Spanish majority guild in actual retail TBC, so let's just say I understand your pain. What time did I wake up today? It was 5:30 p.m. when I woke up today. I had to rush out to the store because the stores here are closing at 6, so I had to rush out to get something to eat. Laughing French Canadian. Warrior is a joy to level, I can tell you. Like, just the rotation alone makes it so much fun. Could be worse. We could be from Ontario. Oh boy. Yeah, we could have the liberals in the chat, I suppose. Though, are you sure they're the worst? How about the Western Canadians? How about all of Canada, actually? What did I eat? Not much, actually. I'm gonna take a break to get some proper food. I was kind of in a rush to do a couple of things before when I wake up, but yeah. Russian players from Vast, like what? They're even worse from this, from the regular Moscow types. I think I'd prefer Ontario over Montreal. Let's just say, at least you're not dealing with people that are so insufferable that they refuse to speak any other language than French. Hockey. No, I'm not getting into that. I don't think I want to be lynched by every Canadian player that I ever meet in WoW. From this point onward. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Bad decision. Bad decision. Evade. Evade. Yeah. That's what I think about hockey. Oh, so you have the Tsarists. Yeah, it's a heck of a lot more fun than playing a damn prop paladin, I can tell you that. Or a rep paladin. Okay. Oh, do I have enough blood? Let's see. No, far from it. What the hell? Okay. Well, I've done all I needed to do on my prop paladin outside of dungeon spamming. Yeah, give me the players on the beta to dungeon spam with and I'll gladly do it. No problem. with ease, mate. With ease. Fortunately, I don't have them. So, any word that increases 70? Nothing yet, I'm afraid. Absolutely nothing. I think the big one is Meta Goblin, Captain Chunk. Some people might be wrong. You know, plenty of people get things wrong, but the only one I would honestly avoid is actually just Meta Goblin. That would be the only one I can honestly say. Oh, this guy's getting pummeled. Holy crap. Goodbye, good sir. Had a nice life. Alright, so with Meta Goblin, it's like he made the Prop Paladin guide and he's just like, it's hard to say if there's any one thing just because it's just like so bad, but it's like his gearing is wrong, his talents, his ideas of talents are wrong, his ideas of weapons are flat out fucking wrong. Or based on wholly incomplete knowledge. The Meta Goblin hate is real. Let the hate flow through you. That's my view on Meta Goblin. The hate shall flow through me. I wonder if that vendor in chat gives you rage potions. He gives destruction potions, mana potions, but not rage maybe. Not that you need rage potions, holy shit. I don't know about Scott EJ. I heard the name, but I don't have any opinions. Honestly, I don't really even have time to watch a lot of other creators. I'm spending so much time doing my own stuff. that actually watching other creators, even for short periods, is tricky. Okay, let's try it. So that's 4. I need 12 bloods. You can do 2 at a time without dealing with the scarabs, but so I'm just gonna have to wait right now. The most annoying thing about this quest is actually turning in the blood, not even collecting it. How many people here? Fuck me. Only 24 people. What? Okay, Blizzard, is this the private? Is this your private golf club, Blizzard, or is this a beta that you actually want us to test stuff? Only 24 people in a fucking... Holy shit, man. No, I haven't seen the Alpha Classic footage. I recommend if you're leveling solo, go red. Speaking about Raph. Well, I'm not playing Paladin because I'm waiting for more people to get online, so I can do dungeons with them. And people wouldn't be annoyed about Meta Goblin if he wasn't, if he said that look, if he made content in a perspective, from the perspective of someone who doesn't, you know, who's a fresh player and gave his thoughts on his stuff, but he's making like things that he calls guides, and I'm like, dude, no. Like, I've been literally called out for some of the things I've said, but when I've made guides, I've tried to actually know what the hell I'm talking about. Gearing guides and all that. Eating a lot, warrior. Well, no more than I drink, I can tell you. Alright. There's the blood. So I got all the blood that I need. More than I need, actually. Oh. These two are annoying. I'm dead. If I don't run right now, I'm dead. Not because of the orcs, but because of the scarabs. Are you kidding me? Why did they evade? That's just so odd. All right. I'm gonna get that fucking mage and kill his ass. Alright, get the cure. I'm sure some people will do the math eventually. Bloody birds. Yeah. I know Deep Thunder. Yeah, you'll be using combination Seal Command and Seal of Blood, so yeah. Thing is, Lionheart Executioner might be your best inside weapon until tier 6 anyway, so yeah.
What do you need? Strength. Not that.
Go with honor.
How? For the Horde!
Alright, I'm just gonna be AFK for a bit, getting something to eat, seeing that. And then gonna try making a dungeon group again. If that fails, well, we'll see. Okay, what's going on here? I mean, I heard Blizzard had removed the honor vendors, but I didn't expect all of the honor vendors. Okay, then. Alright, I'm just waiting for someone to get online, and then I'm gonna see if we can do some dungeon groups together. If that doesn't work, well, so be it. Alright. So just waiting a bit more for Crix to get online. He said he was logging in or booting up just a bit ago. So waiting for him, and then we're probably, hopefully gonna get going. Have you been getting many gear upgrades? Not really. Many of the gear upgrades available from dungeons at 68, 70 are require level 70. I got the shield. I can use the Librum now. And I got some quest rewards. Pants, belt, bracers. One of the things I am going to do is head over to Shatraf and... Okay. Let's see. Pretty decently geared, actually, yeah. Let's go. Someone asking me if I want to heal mana tombs, I'm like, no. That's gonna be my answer in terms of that. Absolutely not.
Peace, friend. ancestors.
Nope, level 70 is not available just yet. They need to update that, so they will need to shut down the servers. Maybe tomorrow, Tyler? I think so, at the very least. I would hope so. It's kind of getting annoying. But they might wait another week before they do that. Like, here's the thing. There are bugs that need to be fixing in the beta. Some major, some minor, all that kind of stuff. Nothing is completely impeding, is screwing over the quality of play, but there are some issues that really require fixes. That inventory issue, for instance, is one of them. That really needs to fix real quick. I'm buying a lot of fucking water right now.
We will have justice.
Do I know that Wrath the Lich King? Nope. I do not. Alright, boys and girls, I'm gonna stop the stream right now. Finding people to do any kind of dungeon is not gonna happen at this moment. I'll be back in 1 or 2 hours. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm gonna set up a stream for, I don't know, an hour and a half from now or something like that. Or I'll wait on some updates and then sort that out. But yeah, for a moment, Costin signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications. And stay tuned for more. It's kind of annoying